Celine, where are we right now?
We are on the safari ride.
Far ride.
Everyone is ready to go. As we say here in the Harambe, Twinde, which means let's go. Well, jumbo everyone, my name is Renee, and I'm going to be your safari guide through the Harambe Wildlife Preserve. Before we get started, I do need to remind everyone to stay fully to the TNT RNC and lightning vehicle. My little friends, we will be going through some rough brush with long, thorny bushes. Thank you. Females, those males would have had horns. And on the left-hand side, pass the water along the wall, laying down, kind of looks like a smooth rock. This is a
Rhino, did you see the rhino there?
5,000 when we are their only threat. You know the reason they're poached so heavily is for those horns? And those horns are actually made out of the same material as your hair.
Yeah.
So really, for absolutely no reason whatsoever. It's a shame. It really is. We'll now start heading towards the Salty River, our best chance of finding hippos. Hippos, they like to keep cool during the day, so they're typically going to be found in the waters until evening. Eating season, it's a name. I also do see some hippos up ahead on the right out of the water. They're going to be hanging tight up here. Up ahead it says up here there might be some traffic, so we're just going to hang tight for a minute.
Sorry.
Traffic? But we're pretty lucky to see those hippos out of the water. It's due to the nice weather that we're having today. Usually hippos just like to stay in water as much as possible so that they can keep cool, but it's a little cooler than they're
in the water, they're laying up.
And it does look like we are about to start moving. So just keep those cameras ready for those hippos. So right now we are seeing a bloat of hippos because a group of hippos is called a bloat.
Drinking fountain, pwede yung makareplenish. Mayara.
More on the left, but a much better view of the ones on the right.
300 hippos.
Hippopotamus. The hippos.
Stacy, but thank you. Hippo is actually one of the most dangerous animals in the world. That's because they can run on land at about 30 miles an hour. They're very territorial. And a male can reach about 5,500 pounds. That makes for one dangerous animal. Stay on the left and look down for the Nile crocodile.
Where is the crocodile? Goodness.
To crush the bones on it, right? They say underwater watching everybody for 2 hours. Please, over there. You can do your thing on land. No, it's not flat. They run about 10 miles an hour. You know, enter the savannah. Home my favorite is there. Getty grassland.
Those are all there.
Spanning for hundreds of miles. It acts as a super highway for me to the right, the Hartman's mountain zebra. You might be wondering, black or white? Well, if you notice a nose, you'll know the answer. They are black because when you're looking at their nose, you're seeing their skin. So they're black with black and white hair. Also on the right, the Maasai giraffe. The gray animals are wildebeest. And with the huge white horns, the Ankoli cattle. Those Ankoli cattle are actually considered to be a sign of wealth for many tribes here in Africa. So that means in these tribes, you're not going to be used for milk or for meat, but as a status symbol. The more you have, the wealthier you're considered to be.
Like the polar bear, right? It's really black.
Wow, what is this?
Those horns might appear pretty heavy, but they are not solid. It's more like a honeycomb structure inside with blood vessels running through that helps to regulate their body temperature.
Hey. Sorry. Nope.
On the left, there's a cave. Look a little to the right and a little bit back. One of the most successful hunters in the world. Maybe because they're led by an alpha male and an alpha female. I heard hyena, you know, I agree they look similar shape and coloring, but actually a hyena is more closely related to a cat than it is to a dog. Sitting there on the left, all the way back, laying down those dark brown animals, just is why a giraffe is poached. Simply for the hair at the end of their tails. That hair ends up being used to make things like fishing lines and jewelry. So while you are here in Africa, actually no matter where you are, just please be aware of what you're buying. You'll find more Hartman's mountain zebra and wildebeest coming up on the right, but also coming up on the right, Henderson's eland. That male can reach about 6 feet tall and 2,000 pounds. On top of that, they can jump about 6 to 8 feet straight up, and that is another giraffe in front of my truck.
Oh my
Also
god.
more to the right. And that is a giraffe
my
stopped in front of my truck.
Oh, my meat.
He's taking a picture. He's like, yeah, take a picture of me, buddy.
Posing.
Take it.
He is like the Mickey guy.
It's not
Not only is the giraffe the tallest, but they are also the mammal with the highest blood pressure. They also have a heart about 25 pounds and 2 feet long.
Like you're ready to pet him. Hi, Mr. Giraffe.
Hi.
Bring you home without the giraffe.
Oh, that's good.
Giraffe are gonna
Nakadami sa ilaw.
only sleep for about 30 minutes a day, which they will do standing up. That's because they almost never lay down. They don't eat laying down, sleep laying down, or even give birth laying down. Because it takes them so long to stand back up, it just leaves them too vulnerable to predators. We are now at Bucky, where our best chance of spotting angels. Quite shy, but also very rarely seen. So to your left and look very carefully, and you might just possibly maybe see one. On the right, all the way back there, is an African elephant or two.
Wow.
There's a second one behind the first one. It's a little bit harder to see that second one. Keep an eye over there. Maybe you'll get another glimpse as we're going. Unfortunately, this African elephant has been poached pretty heavily. See the fact that both males and females have those ivory tusks. Unlike the Asian elephants, where it's just the males, you don't worry about how much male you get. about 15 here. That's okay. You see it? Out here for a moment. Up ahead there's a rhino in the road in front of someone's truck, so everyone has stopped. But while we are waiting here, keep an eye out. Maybe those elephants will move and give you a better view.
Like I see them, but when I can't really see
or
trees.
keep an eye out elsewhere. You never know where some other animals might be.
Oh, they're fighting.
Oh, those elephants are
they're
fighting.
moving.
Or kissing.
They're kissing. We're just
Giggling, tickling each other.
Sorry.
You notice what that one elephant that's backing away is doing? It's flapping its ears. Elephants will actually flap their ears. The African elephant will flap their ears to cool their body temperature down by as much as 15 degrees.
Oh, so that means they're fanning.
So that means it is not it is not man-made.
These flamingos are greener flamingos, the latest pink of all the flamingos.
Where is the flamingo?
They actually start life gray, but due to eating brine, shrimp, and other foods high in carotene, they turn pink.
Carotene.
Alright guys.
Just laying down. If you haven't seen it yet, look behind you on the left. Now there's more than one cheetah in Africa, so keep looking. Even if you do see that one, you might find another. That cheetah is the only big cat
Way back there.
that purrs.
Yeah. He was like,
Totoo, yeah.
Another cheetah here on the left. This one's about straight across from where I am. Also laying down, looks like a log. It's in the shade. Oh, it just moved its tail.
Ato. Amata. Though it's part of the ground.
How can you see that?
Oh yeah, you're right. There's a second one with that one that just moved its tail. If you look behind us, it's to the left of the one that moved its tail.
Move slowly.
Good eye. You're welcome.
Totoo, kita ko na.
That cheetah is pretty fast. They can reach 60 plus miles an hour, making them the fastest animal on land. But they won't maintain that for too long, usually just for a matter of seconds. Copies are often used by lions to sunbathe on and to watch. Okay, so we'll keep an eye out, see if there are any nearby. Oh, on the right top of the hill, brown animal is a bontebok laying there. That bontebok actually, if you look closely enough, has a purple gloss in their coat. Not surprised I'm not seeing any lions. After all, they do sleep for about 20 hours a day. You know the way they say lion in Swahili? Simba. But I would not call over a Pumbaa. That's kind of insulting. That actually means foolish one. So down on the left, inside the hole. Also up ahead on the left, laying down here in Africa. Often sleeping in this hole, tusks out to defend themselves from predators. are pretty fast, about 35 miles an hour.
Wow.
As I'm turning on the right, you'll find some eggs. Those are ostrich eggs.
Like what, Simba?
You just saw Lion King. What lion
Yeah.
are you looking for?
You like Buddy?
A real lion.
For animal encounters while in Africa, we suggest going on the Gorilla Fall Trail right next door. You can see animals you did not see today, like the gorilla or the naked mora. However, keep in mind, no two safaris are ever the same because you never know who, what, or where you'll see them. So you might just want to go on another safari. And if you want to get out of Africa, you want to head over to Asia, where you can see animals on their jungle truck, like the tiger. At this time, why don't you start taking a quick look around, check the seats, check the floors, make sure you have all of your belongings. I will be leaving you on another adventure. That's a little too long to go without some of those items.
Okay.
Those of you looking for a little more adventure and are 44 inches or taller, you can head on over to Asia's Expedition Everest. But beware of Yetis. Not quite that 44 inches for those of you 40 inches or taller. You can head on over to Dinoland for Dinosaur, or you can travel back in time to see those beautiful animals.
So, how do you feel, Gina? How was your trip?
If you do want to do that Gorilla Falls Trail I mentioned,
Overwhelmed?
once you get off the safari, if you just keep heading straight down the ramp,
I wanted
that will
to
take
see
you
lions.
to, you're actually
Yeah,
in
we're
the
frustrated a bit
trail.
because we did not see lion.
If you don't want to do that
But
though,
we
just turn off
did
the bottom of the
saw
ramp.
Simba in the Lion King presentation.
And I love the giraffes.
And I love the giraffes too. So, thank you and see you soon.
So nose, you'll know the answer. Excuse me, if you notice the horns, you'll know the answer. They are antelope because deers, they don't have horns. They have antlers which have branches.
I feel like I'm going to get it.
And that was a giraffe crossing in front of us. And well, they have the right of way here, and they know it. I want you to note something about the tree.
Kakaon to siya. Yan na, yung kita. Kaon siya.
Oh, it's eating.
They disappeared.